Hello, this is Sandy with Sandy's Crafty Creations, and I'm back in this video to share some of the decorative things I am doing on the Circus wagon and the mini album. I will show some of the techniques on how I did a few things. Most of it I will show you after I've already completed it. These are options that you can do on your own or change it up a bit. Some of the components I'm adding into the kit just because I have extra scraps or time and I can do that. I will share with you which ones are in your kit and which ones are not. First of all, with the album, I did the front. Remember, you have to keep this very, very flat. So this piece is out of some of your paper. I cut Circus out and then I matted it with some of the black cardstock and used the stub corner chomper to make the corners. You will get these little characters, these in your pack that comes with your kit. So I added the tiger and then the ringmaster here on the front. So you need to keep this very, very flat on the front so that it will go in your album. On the inside, I cut out one of the pieces of paper that comes in your kit, one of the 12 by 12 papers that says "Welcome to my Everyday Circus." I added one of the balloons here on the side and a clown. The clown is attached with pop-up dots. I use black pop-up squares for that. And then the flower is punched out of some of the paper with a Heartfelt Creations die on my Big Shot. I am including 3 of these pieces in your kit if you purchase the kit for you to create this flower. And I also including a little bow made out of orange and white twine. The rhinestone will depend on if I find enough to put in the kits like that. Then I also used 3D crystal lacquer. I love this. I love this better than glossy accents. I hate to say that because it doesn't turn yellow in the bottle. So I use this on the balloons and on the word circus to give it that look. So this is drying. I'm going to set this aside and then I'm going to show you some things on the wagon. Okay, for the wagon, I have made a flag, and the components to create this will be in your kit, and I'm going to show you how I do that. I'm going to attach this one real quick with some of the crystal lacquer. Get that down in there. Now I am including the pre-punched in the kit components, how to do this. It's really, really easy. You get one of these decorative straws. You get one of these in your kit. I've already cut them. The flag is cut out of some of the paper. I cut it out, I inked it, and then I just slightly curl the end and bend it in the middle a little bit to give it a flag curl. And I circle punched 3/4 inch circles, 5 black cardstock, and then 1 out of patterned paper. And I punch the hole in the center with a regular hole puncher, and then I have a bead. You will either get an orange set or a red set because I ran out of orange, but most of them are orange in the kits for that. So I don't have a means to cut chipboard in these small shapes like this, so I cut out 5 pieces of cardstock and layer them together with glue, one right on top of the other. This gives it the extra thickness like chipboard. It's just like that. Can you see? Put that one on top and one more. So 5 thicknesses of the cardstock makes this your own little chipboard piece. And then I top it off with the patterned. And then I ink the edge. And this will be glued onto the top of the wagon. See our position, kind of center it in about right there. Then you take your little flagpole piece and apply some of the glossy accents or crystal lacquer into the center of the hole and fit this down into that hole. Should be a tight little fit. Hold it up straight, make sure it's straight. And then the flag, I just put a bead of line of glue right along the edge of the widest edge of the flag. And I want them going both the same direction. Attach that. And then the bead with put some glossy accent or crystal lacquer on the bead on the hole side so that the other hole is at the top. And stick that right there on the top. There we go. Need to straighten it up. And we're going to have to let that dry. The one other thing that I've done on the wagon is I added rhinestones. If I can tip this up without it falling, along the edge of this. I will try to get enough of these to include them in the kit. I used the yellow gold and the pink. You could use whatever color you wanted on that. And then I also added a Tim Holtz star and rhinestone star, and you will get one of those. It may be a little bit bigger, it would be this size or just a tad bigger, to put on the center there. And I cut out, let's see, is this a cutout? I think this is one from one of your pack, from out of your pack. I used tiny hole punch the hole, and then 2 jump rings and a little chain to hang the sign. This is included in the kit if you purchase the kit, so you can make your own little chain and sign like that. And then this decorative piece right here. This is punched out of some of the scraps of black cardstock using a Tim Holtz brackets die. Now I am not going to be pre-punching these for the kits. This is something you will need to add on your own, perhaps from your Cricut or your Silhouette, your Tim Holtz Big Shot, and your dies, whatever shape you might have that you can create with that. Okay, and I'm going to show you how I did that. You take 2 pieces, you're going to cut 4 of the same, and like the other item pieces I did, you put some glue on one side and you sandwich these together. This gives it a little extra thickness, stability here. Sandwich those together. And then you're going to position it here. So add a line of glue along the edge, just all the way across. And then match it up as close as you can with the one on the other side. And this gives your wagon that little decorative circus look. Flags. Love it. Okay, that's it for now. That's all I've done, and I will keep adding to this video as I create more items, decorative items, so that you will get ideas for yours. I'll be back.